The 2025 Formula One season is shaping up to be one of the most electrifying in recent history. With rivalries heating up and the competition closer than ever, one particular battle stands out: George Russell versus Max Verstappen. Though these two drivers haven't had many direct confrontations on track, Russell has made it clear that he doesn't appreciate Verstappen's attitude. Now, with Mercedes closing the performance gap, the stage is set for an intense showdown. Will Verstappen thrive under pressure, or will Russell finally get his chance to challenge the reigning champion? On the surface, it might seem unusual to compare a four-time world champion like Verstappen, who dominated the 2023 season with 19 wins out of 23 races, to Russell, who has only 3 race victories to his name. However, the dynamics are shifting. Mercedes has been making strides toward regaining their competitive edge, and Russell, as their lead driver, is eager to prove himself. The tension between these two drivers became evident during the 2023 Qatar Grand Prix. After being stripped of pole position by the stewards, Verstappen aggressively overtook Russell at turn 1. The Brit later claimed that Verstappen had threatened to put in the wall. Team bosses became involved, but rather than cooling tensions, their interventions only added fuel to the fire. Verstappen, never one to back down from a confrontation, has dismissed Russell's complaints, going so far as to call him two-faced. According to Max, Russell's demeanor in front of cameras is completely different from how he behaves behind closed doors. This incident left Verstappen with zero respect for his Mercedes rival, setting the stage for what could be one of the fiercest rivalries in 2025. As Mercedes' lead driver for 2025, Russell has a point to prove. He's not interested in backing down from Verstappen or any other driver on the grid. Speaking about his approach, Russell boldly stated, "I wasn't just going to stand there and be bullied. People always seem to back down to him, but that's not how I operate. I'm not here to be best friends with a world champion. I'm here to win." His confidence is unwavering. He believes that, if he continues to perform at his best, his time will come. Whether in 2025 or 2026, if I keep delivering results, I'll be in the fight. Hopefully, that will lead to a world championship. While Russell views Verstappen as an overly aggressive driver who gets away with too much on track, Verstappen sees things differently. He believes his actions are always within the rules and that any penalties he receives are questionable at best. Regarding the Qatar GP controversy, Verstappen was taken aback by the penalty he received and Russell's reaction to it. According to Max, "It was the biggest switch of personality I've ever seen. I've been in that steward's room many times, but I've never seen someone try to screw another driver over like that." Verstappen's reputation in the UK took another hit when he was heavily booed during the F1 event in London. His 2021 championship battle with Lewis Hamilton already cemented him as a villain in the eyes of many British fans, and his feud with Russell only added to that perception. However, Max remains unfazed, stating that he's here to do one thing: win. Beyond the drivers, their team principals, Toto Wolff, Mercedes, and Christian Horner, Red Bull, and have also been drawn into this conflict. Horner advised Russell to stay focused on his own racing and not push himself into other people's business. In response, Wolff didn't hold back, calling Horner a yapping middle terrier. This war of words shows no signs of slowing down, making the battle between Mercedes and Red Bull even more compelling. While Red Bull has been the dominant force in recent years, 2025 could bring a shift in the pecking order. Red Bull's team has admitted that their RB21 may not be as dominant as its predecessors. Pre-season testing in Bahrain suggested they may struggle in the early races, with Verstappen and Horner both expressing concerns about the car's development pace. On the other hand, Mercedes has high hopes for their new car. Pre-season testing has shown promising data, and their first upgrade package is already in place, before the season even begins. Toto Wolff emphasized that the team has been working tirelessly over the winter to close the gap to Red Bull. If Red Bull's performance stumbles in the opening races, Verstappen could find himself in a real fight, not just against Ferrari and McLaren, but also against Russell and Mercedes. The ingredients are all there for a dramatic 2025 season, with Mercedes regaining competitiveness and Russell more determined than ever. There's a strong possibility that he and Verstappen will find themselves fighting wheel-to-wheel more frequently. The big question is, Will Verstappen continue to dominate, or will Russell rise to the occasion and shake up the championship battle? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to dive deeper into Ferrari's sandbagging tactics, check out our next video, appearing on your screen right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more F1 insights.